Hi guys, this is Gareth live from Manchester, United Kingdom. A few years ago I was in Southeast Asia, actually in Thailand, and I've been living there for the last 28 years and doing a lot of charity work. So I've spent 28 years in Thailand and also in Myanmar doing charity work, helping orphans and helping fatherless kids and troubled youth and this kind of thing. And I'm a Christian, and I had to rely on sponsors to make donations so I could help these people. But those funds from the sponsors were very far and few between. So eventually I searched online how I could make money online. And during that process, not knowing very much, I got into some rev shares and also some programs, what they called HIEPs, okay, high yield investment programs. And I thought these programs were the best thing around because I'd never ever worked online before. And so I started with the HIEPs, the high yield investment programs, and I would put my money in and it would start to build up. And they used the compounding, the seventh or eighth wonder of the world, what they call compounding, where you can put funds in and then you can buy like a ad share or something like that, or you can buy into their program, and they promise you fantastic interest, okay, like 500% in one day and things like that. And so I got into these high-up programs, and not knowing very much about them, they looked very trusted sites, they had fantastic websites and everything like that. But as I got into them, some of the sites I was able to pull money out very quickly, 500% in 24 hours or in 48 hours. So in some I made some money. Some of the other ones, the other IA programs I got involved in, I put money in and I was able to pull some out, and then I put some more money in and I was able to pull some more out. And I got very excited because I was very immature with online business. And then with the excitement and the amount of profit I was making in such a short time, I did what a lot of people do. I put quite a bit of money into those programs, and I decided to leave it in and let it spin or let it compound. So, like if I put like $1,000 in, let's say for an example, the next day 500%, that would be quite a bit of money. And then I get more excited because I was thinking about helping more orphans, more fatherless kids, more troubled youth and all this kind of thing, and the money would really do wonderful things. I kept spinning the money, I kept compounding the money, and then I'd pull some out and I thought fantastic, and I'd spend that on helping people. And then every time I got some available money I would put it in. And one of the programs that I was in was an high yield investment program, and when I put this money in, I was so excited, I was so confident in this company, and I pulled a little bit out and I built my money up over a 1 week or 2 week period, and I got it to an astounding figure of 53,000 US dollars. And I was thinking, this is just what I've been waiting for. This can help so many unfortunate people, so many orphans, so many street kids, so many troubled youth. And I thought, well, next week I'll draw it out. So I'm compounding, and then when next week came, I thought, this is the day I'm going to withdraw the money. And when I switched on my computer and I clicked online, the site had just disappeared. $53,000 had just disappeared overnight, and I never saw that company again. And this happened in a few of these high-up companies. Then I found online RevShare, and that was a completely different thing. It was far more stable. So I started to buy ad packs in these companies, and again they promised the world. They used PayPal back then. I started to use their programs, and I'd buy 1 pack, 2 pack, 10 packs, 20 packs like this, build it up. I was able to get like $30 out, something like that, $50 here, and I put more money in, and I build it up, and then PayPal decided to pull out of the program. Even back then, this was going back quite a few years, PayPal stopped their this online revenue site from using PayPal, and it's not as big as a PayPal problem now. So then they had to ask us to introduce a new processor, so we did, and I got Solid Trust Pay, and I got also Payzer, which I'd never done before. And then a week later they had to change their script. They had something what they call a cron job to do, and then a few weeks later, I'm still compounding in these rev shares. Then they had to migrate their website. Then the next thing was earnings were slowed down. The next thing was the site had gone. It just crashed. Other revenue shares that I've been involved in over the time, over those past years, like over the 10 years ago when I was doing them, like the IIPs. One moment you put your money in, the next day the sites just disappeared forever. And you see on their Facebook page, scam, 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 and people asking, what's happening? And other people saying, keep believing in the program, keep believing in the program. It's just a slight problem, stay cool and all this kind of thing. 2 days after that, that program would go. And so I really got disheartened by online revenue share programs in Thailand. And I quit altogether. I quit IIPs, I quit online revenue sharing programs. And I quit for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. Well, anyway, I spent 28 years in Thailand helping these poor orphans and troubled youth and fatherless kids and refugees and everything. My money had run out, because 28 years is a long time, and I had to fund myself and also find money to fund these projects. So I came back to the UK, where I'm originally from, and I thought, well, I'll set up base, I'll get a house, and I'll try and rebuild my life, and I'll make some money some way, somehow, and then I can build up the funds, and then I can start again to help these poor orphan kids and the people in need. The only thing that kept coming back to mind was online revenue share companies. And so I thought, well, I've failed before. I did pretty good in some, but I failed before. Should I try again? So I decided, well, give it a go. Maybe the programs that are on now are not like what they used to be. So I got involved in maybe 5 or 6 revenue share programs. And even today in 2016, a couple of weeks ago, for example, I'm not going to name the program, but I was in a program. I was doing this particular program, not for myself, for one of the orphan kids as a small fund for him. So I thought, well, I'll just put $10 in. And I built that $10 up within three weeks or something like that to about $260. I put in my first withdrawal request because I was going to limit it to about $250, $260, and then draw out the money from that and then send it to this poor orphan kid in Thailand, because he's really struggling right now. So I built up the fund and I hit my first withdrawal, $40, and it was impending, and then it was impending, and then it was impending, and then it was impending again. And it took 2 weeks or 3 weeks before I could actually get the $40. Now I still had another $220 on there, and I put another $21 withdrawal request in there. And again, even today, 1.5, 2 months later, that $21 is still impending. And I let all my packs, all my rev shares, fully mature, and then see how much was in the balance. And when I looked in the balance after all these $260 worth of ad shares had matured, it only came to $66. So I knew something was wrong right away, because the shares which I'd compounded with, which I'd repurchased, didn't add up with the balance. And so even though I won on that, I put $10 in and I got 40 out, there was still a problem with an imbalance with the revenue shares that I'd repurchased, got it up to 260, and I was only able to withdraw 40, and only $21 remaining, which is still impending in that company, and the owners just disappeared. I was in a few others. I'm not going to mention their names. Then the big PayPal problem happened. I put in on PayPal, started to build up. It was building up to a good number, and then all of a sudden PayPal happened. Meaning PayPal decided to pull out of all the revenue shares around the world because they were making too much money. Too much income was going in. I still don't understand that to this day. But PayPal failed everyone, every revenue share business on the internet. I'm still in a few rev shares now. One or two are very good. I started with PayPal. My funds got locked in. Then I switched to Payzer, and I've been building up with that, and Payzer's working fine in these other programs. But they're always switching their script. They're always saying they've got cron jobs. They're always delaying on their payments and this kind of thing. So it can be very disheartening. All of a sudden, memory kept coming. I've been following this fantastic company called Zukul, and I've been watching their hangouts now for maybe, let's say, 6 months. Every week, you know, they've got hangouts 5-6 times a week, and the owner is from the UK, and this owner is very transparent. He's very passionate about his business, and I've been following, and I've been praying, and I've said, please God, find me a way to get into this Zukul company with, the guaranteed sign up it's called, and I never had enough money to do that. And then later on, as I'm watching the hangouts, they introduced a new project that they're starting very soon called ZukulAdNetworks, and that's ZukulAdNetworks.com, okay? And I thought, this is my way in, this is my way in. And some of the other successful rev shares that I'm in at the moment, which are having problems with scripts and delays in payments, but I'm still getting paid, I'm pulling money out of that to put into ZukulAdNetworks. Because, like I said, I've been following this company now for about 6 months, actually since August. We're now in March 2016. So I've been following their hangouts since August, and I've been getting really pumped up and watching and seeing all the testimonies from the guaranteed sign-ups and the funnel earnings and this kind of thing. And then they said they were going to start a new project, part of the same company, the Zukul company, and they're about to launch on April the 1st, 2016, and it's a revenue share. So I think God has answered my prayer, because once I get into ZukulAdNetwork, once it starts, I'm already registered, and I'm already registered in Zukul, then I can make some money and I can buy guaranteed sign-ups in the Zukul company, which I intend to do. And so I'm really pumped up, because this company is so special. One, they don't have to rely on outside sources, meaning computer programmers. They have 6 of their own full-time professional programmers working with them 24 hours. They don't have to wait and call somebody. They can just get onto it straight away. Their program is absolutely rock solid. It's going to blow every other rev share off the face of the earth or the planet, whatever you want to say. They've got 6 professional computer programmers who, are writing and wrote their script. They've got their own advertising revenue, outside source. They're not just relying on members' funds. So they've got like a big chunk of money sitting there from outside advertising revenue sources to pay their members. So this company will never go down. This company has laid a fantastic foundation, and it will, it's being done for longevity, so it will still be around when I have grandchildren. So this is the door open for me. This is what I've been waiting for. They have fantastic blogging systems with hundreds or maybe thousands of micro blogging systems attached to that, and they have advertising that can go through all of that system, through all of those hundreds of thousands of micro blogs. They have funnels, they have solo ads, they have all kinds of things in this Zukul company, and a lot of these things they're going to be adding into ZukulAdNetworks. Like they're going to have a dating site where they can do mass video advertising. They're going to have a bingo site where they can do mass advertising and they can generate more income. Okay, they've got their blogging system, which they're giving away free if you pre-register before April the 1st, 2016, with free hosting. They're giving you a free banner creator with free hosting. They're also giving you a free landing page with free hosting for life. and they're not using PayPal. PayPal pulled out of all the revenue shares. At the moment, I've seen on their site, they have their own processes. One, they have Pay2, where you can get a debit card and you can pull your money out of the wall through ATM. Two, they're using, or they're already, sorry, on the side, they're going to be using American Express, credit card, debit card, and there's going to be their own processor as well. So that's even more added security. You don't have to rely on things like PayPal. And they've got, like I said, 6 professional programmers working for them around the clock, 24 hours. They don't have to move servers. They don't have to migrate from one server to the next. They don't have to delay their script, you know, saying we've got a cron job or something like that, or we've got to update this or update that. They don't have to delay their payments, so people will not have their withdrawals impending, like, you know, excuses after excuse. So I just want to tell you that ZukulAdNetwork is the best ever rev share. Even though it's not started yet, the company's been going, Zukul's been going now for like 2-something years, and it's been stable and secure and paying out thousands of people around the world in all that time. And this is fantastic. And when the ad revenue share company comes with the advertising platforms, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's a trusted company. I have complete confidence and I believe in this system. I'm confident it's going to be the best rev share company and advertising platform on the planet, and it will blow out every other rev share because of stability, because of integrity, because of their own servers, because of their own professional programmers, because of their own payment processors. And you know, if you're not satisfied with that, you must be off your head, you must be a little crazy, because they've got everything and they're laying everything, and more will come in the future. A fantastic foundation. They're laying this perfect foundation, and even now when you register you'll see the website's not 100% finished yet, because they're doing it in phases and they're laying out the perfect foundation for longevity, stability, security. And the owner, Jeremy Rush, is extremely passionate about his company, and he's one who says, you know, which I really respect, he says the buck stops here. That's what he said, the buck stops here. He's not going to give out excuses like all these other rev shares. He's not going to say, oh sorry, your payment's delayed. He's not going to say, sorry, we've got a technical error, because he's got all these professional programmers working for him directly. You know, they're not companies, outside companies, they work directly for him. And he is also a programmer himself, so I believe. He's laid out all this strong foundation. And the website that for the ZukulAdNetworks.com is about, I would say, 60% finished now, and he keeps adding to it and new scripts, and he's making it perfect before launch on the 1st of April 2016. So what I want to suggest to you, if you tried rev shares or Hips or this company or that company online before, and you've been burnt, meaning you've lost money, you've had problems, they're moving scripts, they're moving servers, delaying payments when you come to withdraw, I advise you strongly to get into one of the best rev share company and advertising platforms in the world, which is going viral at the moment, and we're not even started. I mean, it's going ballistic all over the world, okay? So get into this company, put your money in, and feel and know and be confident that your money will be safe and that you will get fantastic returns. This program offers commissions on your direct referrals 3 levels deep. It is absolutely phenomenal, and this is going to be the best and the hottest rev share on the planet, and it's going to be here for a long time. Sign up today, don't hesitate. Whatever you're doing right now, stop. If you're watching TV, switch your TV off. If you're dancing, whatever you're doing, gardening, just having a coffee and thinking about what I'm saying, stop right now. Whatever it is you're doing, and sit in front of your computer, get on your iPad, get on your mobile phone, whatever tool you use, and sign up at ZukulAdNetworks.com. Register today. Okay, register today. Scroll down the page and you'll see a part, because they've got several things they're advertising on the same page, okay, like advertising for outside people who want to advertise outside companies. Scroll down until you see the word affiliate. Click on affiliate, that is the revenue share side of the program. Register, log back in once you're registered, then you go and click profile, and you fill in your name, your address, your correct telephone number, and you add your photograph and you save. That's all you have to do for right now. And as the program is developing in phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 until completion, then you will be able to do more things. They've already got their payment process set up. They're testing now the different advertising platforms within that. And if you get in now, you get this free blogging system, free banner creator, and a free landing page, all with hosting for life. No other rev share on the planet gives that to you. And after the 1st of April, if you want those and you haven't registered, you'll have to pay for them. So do it now, don't hesitate. This is going to be the best thing you've ever done, and it'll be the first time you've ever made real genuine money over a long period of time in a rev share company, because this is bigger and better than any rev share company on the planet. Register today, ZukulAdNetworks.com. The link below or the link above or to the sides, whatever. Just register. Do not hesitate. Get in now. Take action. Stop everything you're doing right now. Pay attention. Get on your computer, get on your iPad, get on your mobile phone, whatever you use, and register today. ZukulAdNetworks.com. My name is Gareth and I'm live from Manchester, United Kingdom, and you will not regret this. Register today and I'll see you on the inside. Thank you. Have a good day.